to take it all head on. Channel the universe. Go for conversions. Push beyond the possible. Roar past the competition. Shift every course. Defy the naysayers and bring the world to its knees. It takes the new Texas leader in online marketing. Marketing engineered to move heaven and earth. Push your business into the future, cowboy. We'll be at kissarads.com waiting on you. And remember, always do what has to be done. And never try on another man's hat. Dotoji, Texas made, Texas bred.
Gosh, isn't Sam Elliott one of the greatest? I mean, unbelievable. Hands down, unbelievable. Sam has become a great friend and somebody that we've been working with on a lot of clients' projects lately. And I mean, his voice, hands down, is one of the best. So we're glad to have Sam on board. Today, we do not have Andy in the studio, so it's just going to be me. Andy's dealing with some family issues today. But we've got a really good show today. We're going to be talking about content and how content is king, and using content and utilizing all the things that are involved with digital content to market your website on the internet for free and pick up thousands upon thousands of visitors a month to your small business or to your online operations. So we've got a great show, like I said. So we've got a couple of things that we wanted to start the show off with today. A couple of sponsors that help us out on these podcasts. So the first one is WordPress, a great partner of ours. If you have not checked out WordPress, they have a great content management system for your website. A majority of the internet, if people didn't know, utilize WordPress for their websites. So you can build a website pretty easily with WordPress. In fact, anybody that's using Wix or any of those free website builders, listen, you can go download WordPress at wordpress.org. It's free. Doesn't take much time. You can go to GoDaddy or HostGator or one of the many hosting companies on the internet, install WordPress with the click of a button. There's plenty of great templates out there through a second partner of ours over at themeforest.net. They are a great resource for WordPress themes and templates. You can get a template for like $45 to $60, and you can launch a website within 15 to 20 minutes, and it's yours. You don't have to worry about paying any monthly fees other than, of course, to your hosting company. So everybody go check out WordPress and ThemeForest. The show today is going to be unbelievable because we are talking about making money. It's probably one of the biggest topics in digital marketing. How do I take my website and make money with it? A lot of people just don't understand that, and they go and spend a fortune on Facebook ads, or they go spend a fortune on Google AdWords, or they go find a guy that does search engine optimization and spend a fortune. And a lot of the times they spend so much, they end up going out of business, and it never works because it's an ongoing process. But I think what is at the heart of all of those different things, Facebook ads, AdWords, and SEO, is content. And how much does it cost to create content? It doesn't cost anything to create content. We obviously write new blogs every day, about 2 to 3 blogs. We've got a new project called Dotoji Local that we're launching here real soon, which is going to be a Texas competitor to Yelp. So we're going to have thousands upon thousands of local Texas businesses launched inside of our directory, which is content. Obviously, you're listening to our podcast right now, which we're recording for free, which is content. And, we've also got some live video broadcasts that we do throughout the week on YouTube and Facebook Live that is free content. And so one thing that has never changed about the all-powerful Google is Google loves content. I can't stress that enough. Google loves content. So if you're creating content every day, whether it be podcasts or it's text-based blogs or video blogs, or you're doing live streams as far as video is concerned, Google is going to love you because Google loves websites that update with new information every day. Google's search engine is based on the aggregation of great content. And so, being the leader in the search engine industry, Google has come to love websites that have great content because it keeps their visitors searching on their platform. And so, a lot of these big platforms, I mean, one of the best marketers that I have a lot of respect for, I've looked up to him for many, many, many years, Neil Patel. He is probably one of the best, and I'm going to say the best, the Michael Jordan of digital marketing. Not because he makes the most money or not because he spends the most money. It's because he knows how to create digital content better than anybody in the business. And that's why so many people come to him and hire him for his services. And so, and maybe we can get Neil on the show or on the podcast later on down the line here. But Neil really created this whole, rush towards creating digital content. And, if you look at platforms like Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime, if all of those platforms had the same videos and they all utilized the same videos, then they would have to split subscribers. Some people would choose Amazon, some people would choose Netflix, some people would choose Hulu. But Amazon has their own shows that Netflix and Hulu don't carry because they produce the content themselves. Netflix is the same, Hulu is the same. That is the name of the game in their industry. And so I believe that's the name of the game in every internet industry. If you're a plumber, why are you not live broadcasting how you do what you do? Why are you not live broadcasting you working on a client's toilet? I'm not saying that everybody wants to watch that, but these are things, let's say somebody's at home trying to fix a toilet themselves and you do some FYI, or DIY guides on YouTube on how to fix a toilet. These are ways to get your company name out there. These are ways for Google to rank your business in more than one place. And so, having a regular website, 5 pages, let's say you're to throw our sponsor in there, using a WordPress website, a 5-page WordPress website. The first page is a home page, right? What's it going to rank for? It's only going to rank for your company name. So, it's useless in the grand scheme of getting exposure. Your about page, where's it going to rank? It's going to rank for your company name. Where's your contact page going to rank for? It's going to rank for your company name. Maybe your services page rank at the top, and that's obviously a goal for many businesses, and it should be. But having a blog or video blogs or podcasts that are strictly titled towards things that people search for, what should I do in a family dispute? What should I do in a custody case? These are the types of videos that should be created by law firms because these are the types of things that people search for, not knowing that they're not going to end up doing it themselves. But they get to know your company and your brand because you're creating the content. And so I feel like content is king, and I know it's king. And if you look at the analytics and the statistics, it backs it up. The analytics show that that websites who create content in large amounts of content rank before those who don't. And so those companies make more money than their competitors. It never changes. It'll never change. Because Google, who we all have to impress, who we all have to be in their good graces, appreciates and rewards those who create good content. So, how do you get thousands of people to your website a month without spending $1? Well, you're going to spend your time, which time is money. I understand that. But you're not spending actual dollars. You're creating content to make money. I mean, really, you're not spending much because you're making more back off of it. You need traffic to your website to gain customers. That's a fact. That will never change. And so I'm not downing Facebook advertising. It's a great platform. We sell it. It's unbelievable. Google AdWords, great advertising platform. We sell it. It's unbelievable. But organic rankings, we're talking search engine optimization, it really truly happens through the creation of great content. And great content isn't just something that people are going to find on the search engine. It's something that other people will share with their customers or with their friends or with people who may have similar interests. And so having great content, again, is your biggest weapon to gaining free traffic and utilizing free tools on the internet. Like right here, we're using Spreaker, Spreaker, which is a podcast software that allows us to create a podcast, a professional podcast at that, and distribute it to iTunes, iHeartRadio, and other platforms, and it's great. It costs us nothing. It literally costs us nothing. It's a great tool, and we love it. How much does it cost for us to write a blog? Nothing. How much does it cost for us to create a video? Nothing. I mean, one of the first things that we did was we invested in video equipment in our office so we could have a video studio to produce video content. And the reason why we love video content so much is because when we post a video on our website, I think one of the biggest statistics out there is how long do people stay on your website before they leave? Well, if they're just reading text, it doesn't take them that long to read text, and they're either in or they're out and they're gone, right? But if there's video and it's an 8 to 10, 15-minute video, they're there for 8, 10, 15 minutes, right? And so video, there's a statistic that users who browse a website that utilizes video content are generally on the website 100% more than websites that do not use video content. And we actually got that stat out of a great book called The Power of Visual Storytelling, which is a great book. I recommend anybody who's interested in social media marketing and understanding visual content to buy that book. It is a great book. But I truly believe deep down that companies who will utilize their free resources, whether it be blogging, videos, or podcast, and are able to spread that across all of their social media platforms are going to gain tons and tons of free traffic over time. And keep in mind, those digital creations stay around forever or until you delete them. And so if it's, how do I fix a toilet? That how do I fix a toilet is going to be there for 10, 15, 20 years. You're going to get traffic off of that one video for 10, 15, 20 years. So to end our 15-minute segment today, which we've got another segment coming up here in a few hours, don't forget to tune in there, is create good content. Create it. Don't be scared to create it. Get on. Talk about what you do. Do what you love. Because it's all going to come back to you. And Google's going to love you, and they're going to rank your website up there at the top for a lot of great things in your industry. And not to mention, I will say from experience, some of the greatest small companies that we've worked with who utilized content creation, I cannot classify as small companies anymore. These guys have grown. They've got millions of video views. They've got hundreds of thousands of podcast listeners. These guys have 20 to 30,000 blog readers a day. These guys are killing it in their industry, and that's something that I think is exciting. And I think any small business should take part in those methods and really utilize those free methods of advertising. So, anyways, thank you for tuning into our podcast today. Always remember, content is king. Create content. Go create you a podcast. Go create you some videos. Go Facebook Live. Do what you got to do. But start creating content. All right, you guys have a good day, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you later.